Good morning, friends. Today we're going to talk about the covenants. You know that God is a covenant making, covenant keeping, and covenant revealing God. And you also know that the word covenant means a mutual agreement between two or more parties. It could be a written agreement or a verbal agreement. In the covenant, the parties must agree to fulfill obligations that are laid out in the covenant. Do you know that the Holy Bible is made up of two covenants, the Old Covenant and the New Covenant? A covenant can be made between men. There are three reasons why men established a covenant with each other. In some countries where tribes still exist, the covenant is very important. The weaker tribe is taken care of by the stronger tribe. There is a covenant between two individuals, a written contract. You go to buy a car, you go to buy a house, you sign a contract. And the third is a covenant of love. Marriage is a covenant. A covenant is also made between God and man. In every instance when a covenant is made between God and man, God is always the initiator. Man can either accept this covenant or they can reject it. God has a reason for everything that he does. Friends, there are 9 divine covenants. There are the Edenic, Noahic, Abrahamic, Mosaic, Palestinian, Davidic, and the New Covenant. All of these covenants are included in the everlasting covenant. What does the covenant consist of? The words, the blood, and the seal. The divine covenants must have all three. The words spoken in the Edenic covenant were, "Let us make man in our image and our likeness." The blood was Adam's blood that was shed when he was put to sleep by God, and a part of his body was given from which God built a bride. The seal of the covenant, of course, was the tree of life. When a man fell into sin, the covenant stands in because it is the only covenant that was made before the entrance of sin. When man fell into sin, it was then necessitated that other redemptive covenants be instituted. The fulfillment of this covenant was made possible by the new covenant, which restores to man all that was lost in the Edenic covenant.